Hey y'all, hey, what's up? Ace here for your 11th recap of the Challenge Free Agents. It's becoming a trend. I don't have an intro and I hear kids outside screaming. Get over it, kid. So like I said, I don't have an intro, but for next week's finale, I will have an intro, but the finale recap will be a week late. I just want to throw that in there for you guys, like ahead of time, so you don't expect it. But I will be at a YouTube conference next week from Wednesday to Sunday, so I won't even be able to watch it. I'm gonna try to ignore all of your tweets and everything, and if somebody writes in the comments who wins, I'm gonna punch you in the throat. I'm gonna literally come and find you at your mom's house, in your basement where trolls live, and I'm going to kick you in the throat. Big things that happened for me last week was that Johnny Bananas himself actually watched a recap for the first time since I have been doing recaps probably for the last like 5 years. So that was pretty fucking cool, right? I'll show the tweet somewhere around here, or my face, or wherever it will fit. And he also said that he really liked it, so I'm excited about that. So as we all know, last week's episode stopped on a to be continued, and we all hate that shit, right? Am I right, everybody? It's only me in here. So last night's episode started off, and as we know, Cara Maria and Laurel were going into an elimination against one another, and so were CT and Leroy, and the boys went first, and it was the wall. And at this point I'm like, oh, Cara, I'm really sorry, but you're gonna lose. I mean, I just can't see you winning this elimination challenge using one hand. Like, it's just, you need both of your fucking hands to do this challenge, so it kind of sucked. Let's talk about CT and Leroy first, shall we? CT starts off killing it, oh my god. I mean, that first initial punch through the wall is always intense. Leroy's just a little bit behind CT starting off. They're both doing very well. There's not much to say about this elimination because they just climb up a wall and then one of them wins by ringing a bell. So CT won, and he did it faster and better and all that stuff. And we will see you again, I'm sure. Leroy, you did great. I love that you stayed for this long, and looking forward to seeing you again. So next was Laurel versus Cara Maria, and I was a little bit nervous, but not really, because like I said, you can't really do this challenge with one hand. So Laurel's getting up the wall faster. I mean, duh. We already know why. But Cara is really trying with her elbows and everything else. But at the end of it all, Laurel did a great job. She got up there the fastest, she rang the bell, she wins, and Cara Maria has to go home. I like how the end of it, Cara's like, fuck you, wall, and she's like kicking it, punching it. I also love how at the end of it all, Cara comes down the wall as they're relaying her down. It's like this dramatic ass music. Those two give big hugs to each other. Laurel finally says to Cara Maria that she's sorry, and they love each other, guys. BFFs for life. And now TJ tells everybody that it's time to change locations, guys. All these people are gonna change locations. They're gonna go to somewhere pretty / crazy and start the final challenge. Let's go to the mountains. Everybody runs back into the house super excited. It's drinking time, and everybody's shots all around because they're all super stoked that they're going to be going into the final challenge, or going where the final challenge is going to be. Everybody heads out to the airport. They get on the plane. They arrive at their destination, which is Chile. The place is beautiful, and the house is like a giant log cabin mansion. They have a beautiful view that includes this huge, smoking, scary fucking volcano, which is apparently called the House of the Devil, because Johnny then goes inside and starts reading up on this volcano. Later on, all the boys get into the hot tub for a manly chat. They're speculating about what the final challenge might be, considering this volcano and where they are. Then they all decide to go jump into the ice-cold pool together, and CT's all like, I'm gonna do a cannonball, and then they're like, 1, 2, 3, and everybody jumps in except for CT. He totally faked them out too. You know when somebody like acts like they're gonna jump but they don't jump? They're like, 1, 2, 3, and then they run away. That's what he did. Next morning, Nani feels alone going into the final because Kata is not there, and she doesn't really have friends there either. Teresa thinks Devin is the weakest competitor there, and she just got there because I don't even know, but that girl is like a walking pile of word vomit. She just walks around talking shit about everybody until it's time for her not to talk shit about them because it benefits her. Moving on to the challenge. TJ throws a curveball at all these motherfuckers, and he's like, guess what, guys? This looks like a challenge, but it's actually a last draw, and that is just jaw-dropping bullshit right there, because that means it comes down to somebody's luck if they're gonna actually make it into this final or not. We still love you, TJ. Keep throwing those curveballs, man. I would kick you though, TJ, nicely, but I would kick you. Is it just me, or every time somebody says what this location is, it says puke on chili? I kept saying that last night. It was like, puke on chili. It's like, I don't want to puke on chili, okay? That sounds gross. And then I wouldn't want to eat the chili. I mean, are we talking about chili the place or chili the food? And I'm just like, puke on chili. That's where we are. That's where we're playing this final challenge. Cat is about to jump on my computer again. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is a Macintosh. Don't do it. Oh, she did it. Oh, then she knocked my phone down. Oh, you want to show the people? The cat really likes being in my recaps, guys. She really also likes to put her butt in my face, which I'm okay with because she's a cute kitty. Huh? See, I'm a cute kitty. Look at me, how cute I am. I'm very cute. I don't like you to touch me. I'm getting down. No? You like me? You really like me. Who do you want to win the challenge? Laurel. Do you want Laurel to win? Ow, you bit me. Is that a no? So we're in puke on chili, and we're about to shoot some bitches, okay? We're about to shoot some bitches early in the recap. Y'all ready for this? Zach, no kill. Nani, no kill. I'm just thinking it's because these two have the most beautiful hair in the house, and that's the luck behind saving them from picking this kill card. Not bananas, no kill. Y'all know what that means. CT, kill. Bananas, kill. Oh my god, guys, that means bananas versus CT in the final elimination. What the actual fuck? Devin, no kill. Ow, my head. And y'all know what that means too. Teresa, kill. Kill again, and kill again, and kill again. Laurel, kill. Now it's Teresa versus Laurel in the final elimination. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. I love how it took me to the final kill card round for me to bust out my marshmallow shooter. You would have thought I would have thumped this earlier. Don't make me do it. I'll do it, I swear to God. I'm out of bullets. But really, everybody, who is Teresa? Still asking myself this question. Anyway, this is a completely different elimination. There's like this podium set up, and it has 3 little stations. And what are on these stations are different puzzles that each person has to figure out. Move to the next puzzle, move to the next puzzle. Whoever finishes all the puzzles fucking first wins. Girls first. And somebody kill me, please, because this is the most stressful week of my life. And now I have to watch Laurel go into a final kill card elimination right before the final. It's... The elimination starts. Teresa's working on her first puzzle, and she just looks like she's gonna cry her fucking eyes out. You guys just like, this is me figuring out a puzzle. Laurel is focused as fuck. She gets her first puzzle down and she moves on. Teresa's still on her first puzzle. She's getting super fucking frustrated. So Laurel's on her last puzzle as Teresa's now crying over the fact that she sucks so much on the first puzzle. She's too emotional. Get over it, girl. She finally gets it, and now Teresa's gaining on Laurel, and they're both on the last puzzle, and I'm just like, Laurel, hurry the fuck up and win already before I'm gonna blow my brains out. I love what Devin had to say about Laurel.
Laurel has an unfair advantage. When you're a robot, you can calculate things much quicker than the average person. Laurel can just calculate something in her brain, meep, 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 and then figure out the answer.
Teresa then thinks she's figured out the last puzzle, and she's like, TJ, TJ, and he's like, no, I'm sorry, you're incorrect. Oh shit. And so after that, Laurel finishes the puzzle and wins. She wins, and I'm so excited because I wanted somebody to send Teresa home, and it was Laurel, and that makes me even more excited. Bye, Teresa. It's like the hashtag bye Felicia, except bye Teresa. Bye, Teresa. Now it's Bananas versus CT in a fucking puzzles elimination right before the final challenge. First puzzle, Banana figures it out quick. CT figures it out soon after, and they both move on to the second puzzle. This is so much fun to discuss, you guys. Puzzles. Puzzles are awesome. He was playing with the shapes, and he did it in like 6.5 seconds. He got the puzzle. He was counting the numbers, and he just added it all up correctly. I don't like talking about puzzle challenges, guys. And holy shit, Bananas wins. I mean, I can't talk about puzzles any longer. Bananas wins. CT is now going home, him and his beard, and this is a sad moment because it's Bananas and CT, and like, you know? Puzzles. It came down to fucking puzzles. Anyway, CT's going home. We know that we'll see you again, CT. I love your face. And if you don't watch a recap, I'm gonna punch you in your beard. Back at the house, Laurel is talking about how she's ready for this final challenge because she has now had 3 second-place finishes in a final. It's time to turn that shit around, girl. Nani doesn't know what to expect or how to deal with being put in a final challenge. She doesn't know what she's in for. She's in for a fucking 2 days of hell. During the fake part of the show that wants to be a commercial, but it's not because it's part of the show and they just chop it off to make you think that the show is back on air, but it's not. It's not back because they still have other people that they have to roll commercials for. So you just have to sit and wait for that, and it's pointless. Bananas is talking about not Bananas' luck on never pulling a kill card in this whole entire challenge. I know, right? Holy shit, he didn't. He didn't pull a kill card in this whole challenge. He was very, very lucky at the final challenge. The final challenge will be in 5 stages. For the first 3 stages, they're gonna be put into guy-girl pairs and everybody freaks the fuck out. Everybody is thinking if they're stuck with Devin, they're gonna lose. I would be thinking, if I'm stuck with Devin, I'm gonna laugh the whole entire time because that bitch is gonna be saying some funny ass shit and it's gonna get me to be in a good mood and make it through this challenge. And then I'm gonna carry her on my back, I don't know. But no, each stage, they're gonna switch partners. Fairness, people. Fairness. The fastest time wins the whole shebang caboozles. But everybody wins some money if they finish, so that's the cool part. They just have to finish. That's where you lose me, because if I know that I'm making money anyway, I would just go slow and settle. That's why I'm not on this show. Stage 1 pairs will be not Bananas and Nani, Devin and Zach, and Bananas and Laurel. Yes, I'm looking at my computer. Stage 1, they have to race out into the middle of the river. They all have to grab their oars, their paddles, whatever you want to call them. They have to come back to the beach. They have to get their kayak. Then they have to go into the river in their kayak and go down the river to the finish, wherever that is. Devin's worried and she says this.
If I don't go at Zach's speed, which is Superman speed, he's gonna drown me.
Here we go. Everybody runs into the water, they all grab their paddles, they get in their kayaks, and they're on their way. Devin starts leaning with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it, spinning her and Zach in circles with it, circles with it. Bananas and Laurel are in first, and they are killing it. This is like the fucking challenge match made in heaven right now. Meanwhile, Zach and Devin are sitting in the middle of the fucking water taking in the scenery or something. Zach says,
"Unfortunately, Devin, this is not a date in Central Park. This is a competitive race for a lot of money. She's doing everything wrong and I'm having a hard time staying calm."
Not Bananas and Nani are not doing very good either. Zach and Devin all of a sudden hit a rock and their kayak flips over. Devin has to get saved by emergency people and Zach is now drowning somewhere in the river. We don't know because MTV hit us with a "to be continued" because they're assholes. His hair will keep him afloat, you guys. His muscles are like built-in floaties. I don't know. Anyway, Zach's somewhere in the water. We'll find out next week. I'm sure he can just chill there until then, right? Are you guys enjoying this final so far? I am. I can't wait to see what's in store with the volcano, all the craziness. I know TJ's gonna throw some more curveballs at them, and I like that they have to be paired up in the first 3 stages because that's cool. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for all the awesome comments. Thanks to all the real worlders who help me and keep me going doing this because you also watch them because it helps. And I love you guys. I will see you next week. Do not forget to subscribe if you want to see the finale of these challenge recaps and whatever I do after that. Like this video, leave me a comment, talk to each other. You guys always do. Love your faces, and I'll see you next week for the finale. And peace out.
This is Ace Nichols is I don't know what you'd call this, but check it out because I check it out.
Oh, I wanted to say that I watched the challenge last night at my friend Mary's house so that I could watch it earlier on East Coast time instead of wait till 10 frickin' p.m. Because that's late and I'm dead by then and I really don't want to watch it at that time. Anyway, she was also like, they didn't just hit a rock and flip over, and she was like, Zach needs to stop blaming everything on Devin for not paddling because his oars weren't even in the water. And I don't know. Not sure because I didn't go back and watch it, but she said he wasn't doing a very good job either and he should leave Devin alone. Just saying, from an outside party.